My beloved child. Don't scroll now. Breathe. Because something huge is waiting for you. What I'm about to reveal will touch a place inside your heart that even you tried to silence. Your person, they feel it. They sense the quiet distance in your voice, the way your eyes no longer search for theirs the same way. They know you've changed. They feel it in the pauses between your replies, in the weight of words you no longer say. Their chest tightens when they see your name, and yet the air feels heavier than before. Something inside them whispers, "You're slipping away." They remember the old version of you, the one who trusted them blindly. The one who waited, believed, defended them when no one else did. But that version of you died quietly one night when you realized they weren't standing where you left them. Still, you haven't walked away completely. You linger, half there, half gone. You're holding on to the memory, not the person. And that silent loyalty? It haunts them more than your absence ever could. Something huge is waiting for you. They can sense it when your energy shifts. When your silence becomes a mirror, showing them the reflection of their own mistakes. They scroll through old messages, trying to find the moment your trust began to fade, but it's not a single moment, it's a slow erosion. They're realizing it now. That love is not loud, it's quiet. It doesn't always leave with doors slammed or voices raised. Sometimes, it leaves with silence, with shorter texts, with a smile that doesn't reach your eyes. And deep inside, they know. You still care, but you no longer believe. You still feel, but not in the same way. They sense the wall you've built, brick by brick, out of disappointment and survival. That's why they can't sleep. That's why they check your profile, wondering if someone else has taken the place they once called home. They don't know how to fix what they broke. But they know they're losing you, slowly, painfully, without even a goodbye. Something huge is waiting for you. They replay every memory, hoping one of them can rewrite the ending. They remember your laughter echoing through their world like sunlight in a cold room. Now, it's replaced by silence. Heavy. Loud. Final. They see you glowing differently now, stronger, wiser, guarded. It scares them because they know it's a glow that doesn't depend on them anymore. They lost the version of you that begged to be understood. Now, you've become a mystery they can't decode. And that terrifies them more than rejection ever could. Because your silence says what words never did, I trusted you, and you broke it. They want to reach out, but they stop. Because every time they think of you, they remember the look in your eyes, the one that said, "I'm done explaining what you should have already known." Something huge is waiting for you. They tell themselves you'll come back. That maybe this is just space, not distance. But deep down, they know they lost something sacred. You used to believe in their promises. Now you just watch actions. Your person feels that shift like a shadow over their heart. They feel your energy leaving them, piece by piece. They feel you healing, and that healing feels like goodbye. But even as you move on, there's a strange thread that still ties you both. That invisible pull when your name echoes in their mind for no reason. That spark when they think of you and suddenly, the world feels too quiet. They can sense you're not gone, but you're not theirs anymore either. You're somewhere between what was and what will never be again. And that truth burns deeper than any fight ever did. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Listen carefully. They don't just miss you, they miss who they were when you loved them. They're haunted by the version of themselves that existed only in your eyes. They wish they could rewind time and meet you again before the damage. But destiny has other plans. The separation was divine. The silence was necessary. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Because sometimes the heart has to break in order to see what was real all along. Now they're starting to understand your worth, not from your presence, but from your absence. They're learning the hard way that trust, once broken, never returns the same. And you, my child, are learning too. That letting go is not weakness, it's power. Because healing yourself is louder than any apology they never said. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person senses your energy drifting toward peace. They feel it, like wind carrying your name away. They notice you smiling more, not because of them, but because of yourself. And it kills them softly. They see you transforming, but they can't reach you now. You're protected by growth, surrounded by divine timing. You've outgrown the version of love that kept you small. They want to talk, to explain, but the universe has silenced their words. Because your silence now speaks louder than any message they could ever send. They thought they could return when they're ready, but life doesn't wait for those who took too long to value what was pure. Something huge is waiting for you. They feel that someone else is being drawn to your energy now. Someone who sees the strength behind your softness. Someone who would never make you beg for what's meant to be given freely. Your person senses it. That your heart is opening again, but not for them. And this realization feels like punishment for every lie they told themselves. They thought they had time. They thought you'd always wait. But heaven rewrote your story the moment you chose peace over pain. Now, every time they close their eyes, they see you walking away, not angry, just done. That's what scares them most. Not losing you, but realizing they already did. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Don't look back. What you feel right now is alignment. The universe is shifting people, moments, and memories for your highest good. You're not losing anyone, you're simply returning to yourself. Your person is still thinking about you tonight. They can't explain why their chest tightens out of nowhere, or why they wake up at 3:17 a.m. hearing your name in their dreams. It's not just nostalgia, it's consequence. Because when someone breaks a heart as pure as yours, the echo of that loss follows them forever. It's not revenge. It's realization. They're finally seeing what you carried all along: loyalty, depth, patience, love. Things they couldn't match, but now desperately crave. Something huge is waiting for you. They sense you've forgiven them, but not for them, for yourself. They feel it when your name no longer trembles in their mouth. They see it in the way you no longer chase closure, you became it. They're haunted by your peace. Because peace is the final goodbye of someone who no longer needs answers. They thought they'd win by silence, but now your silence is winning. They wanted to be the one who saved you, but you saved yourself. And that's what truly breaks them. You've become their lesson, the one they'll never unlearn, the one they'll forever wish they'd treated better. Something huge is waiting for you. And as the night falls, they scroll through old pictures again. Not to relive it, but to punish themselves with the memory of what they destroyed. Their heart knows it's over, but their soul hasn't accepted it yet. They try to move on, but every new connection feels hollow. Because once you felt something divine, ordinary love feels empty. You were their mirror, their calm, their truth. Now, you're gone, and they're left chasing your ghost in everyone they meet. Meanwhile, you're finally breathing without waiting. Smiling without pretending. Healing without explaining. You've become the peace they prayed for, but never earned. Your absence is their karma. Your growth is their consequence. Your silence is their final lesson. Something huge is waiting for you. My precious one. Don't move yet. The air you're feeling right now carries their energy. Even from miles away, they're trying to reach you in silence. Every thought they have of you travels like a whisper, circling your aura, searching for a way back in. They can't understand how you're glowing without them. It's like the light they dimmed has now multiplied in their absence. You became everything they said you couldn't be, strong, steady, unstoppable. They thought they could handle losing your trust, but it's destroying them in slow motion. The same hands that once held you are now trembling with regret. Because what they lost wasn't just love, it was a safe place. And now, they can't find peace anywhere else. No matter who they talk to, no matter what distractions they chase, your energy follows like a haunting melody that won't fade. Something huge is waiting for you. They tried pretending they don't care. They laughed louder, posted more, stayed busy. But every night tells the truth their mouth denies. They still feel you. They still dream about you. They still wait for a text that never comes. They sense the walls you built around your heart. And it kills them, because those walls used to protect them too. They remember the softness in your voice that now speaks in silence. They remember the warmth in your eyes that now look elsewhere. You stopped begging for effort, and that silence became their punishment. Because nothing pierces deeper than being replaced by your peace. They wanted power, they wanted control. But now, your distance is the only thing that controls them. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe has turned everything upside down for them. Every song, every number, every random scent reminds them of you. They feel your presence in the strangest moments, like life itself is forcing them to face what they've done. Their intuition screams that someone new is entering your world. Someone meant to love you right. Someone who sees your value without needing to lose you first. Your person can sense that too. It makes them restless, anxious, desperate. They scroll through your life silently, wishing they could undo every word, every delay, every maybe later. But later never came. And now it's too late. Because destiny has already chosen a new timeline for you, one where peace isn't something you fight for, it's something that finds you. Something huge is waiting for you. They tried to send you a message once. They typed it out, heart pounding, fingers shaking. But the words froze before they could hit send. Because deep down, they know you're no longer waiting for explanations. The universe blocked the connection. Not to punish them, but to protect you. Because what's meant to leave will never speak the same language as what's meant to stay. Now they're watching you rise, quietly, beautifully, powerfully. Every step you take forward feels like thunder in their chest. They can't stop it. They can't undo it. You became the one that got away. Not because fate was cruel, but because you finally chose yourself. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. You need to understand this. When a soul realizes your worth too late, it's not your job to go back and remind them. Their realization is the closure you never needed. They sense your forgiveness, but not your return. They know the chapter has closed. But their heart still replays the last page every single day, hoping for a rewrite that will never come. And yet, the bond between you still hums quietly in the background of time. That's not attachment, it's a divine reminder. That what you gave was real. That what you felt was rare. But rare doesn't always mean forever. Sometimes it means once in a lifetime, and then it becomes memory. Something huge is waiting for you. You see, love isn't supposed to feel like survival. You were meant to breathe, not beg. To receive, not chase. You had to lose them to find your worth again. And now, as you walk forward, something divine begins unfolding. The universe is aligning a new soul connection, someone who matches your growth, your depth, your vibration. Your person can sense it too. That's why their energy is panicking. That's why their heart races when they think of you smiling again. Because deep down, they know, someone else will love you the way they should have. And this time, it won't feel heavy. It will feel like home. Something huge is waiting for you. Their biggest fear isn't losing you, it's watching you be loved better. They can feel it coming, even without proof. The universe keeps showing them signs, your initials, your favorite song, your birth month, like reminders of what they lost. They've tried to erase you, but your energy is carved into their soul. Every new connection reminds them of what they broke. Every conversation feels empty compared to the ones you had. They're realizing the cost of breaking something that was never replaceable. You were the quiet blessing they didn't recognize until it was gone. And now, they'll spend a lifetime wishing they had treated your trust like gold instead of glass. Something huge is waiting for you. My chosen one. What's ahead for you is not revenge, it's restoration. Everything that was taken from you in silence will return in abundance. Your peace, your confidence, your glow, it's all coming back stronger. You'll soon cross paths with a soul who will see your worth instantly. No guessing. No games. Just truth. They'll speak your language of energy, and you'll feel it, not as fear, but as calm. Meanwhile, your past person will sense it from afar. They'll feel that your heart no longer beats for them. That you've healed beyond recognition. And that truth will break them in ways words never could. Because nothing hurts more than realizing the one who loved you most doesn't need you anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. They'll try to return. Maybe through a message, a song, a dream, or a random encounter. But the universe will test your strength. Will you reopen the door, or will you finally step into the light that's been waiting for you all along? Remember, trust once shattered can't be rebuilt by promises. It can only be replaced by consistency, and they've run out of time. The next chapter of your life begins with freedom, not fear. With truth, not confusion. With love that gives, not takes. And when that day comes, you'll look back and smile, not because it didn't hurt, but because you finally understood why it had to happen. Something huge is waiting for you. Now pause. Feel your heartbeat. That's your spirit confirming this message was for you. The one who once made you doubt is now doubting themselves. The one who made you cry is now crying over your strength. It's not karma, it's clarity. You didn't lose them, they lost the version of you that would have done anything to stay. The universe is proud of you for walking away, for choosing peace over chaos, for not letting heartbreak harden your soul. Your silence has spoken louder than any confrontation ever could. And now, destiny is moving to bring your real connection, the one you prayed for but didn't know how to ask. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved soul. Stay right here. Don't move. Because what I'm about to reveal next will make everything make sense. The connection between you and this person hasn't faded, it has only transformed. They can't understand why they still dream of you, why your voice still echoes in their mind when they're half asleep. Every night, they try to shake the feeling off. But the dreams keep returning, same scene, same emotion, same message they never said. It's not coincidence. Their soul is calling yours in silence, begging for one more chance to make things right. You can feel it too sometimes, the sudden wave of sadness out of nowhere, the chill down your spine at midnight, the strange pull toward old memories. That's not weakness. That's the energy link still trying to heal what was broken. But this time, it's not your job to answer that call. Because heaven is showing you that healing doesn't mean reopening the wound. It means blessing the lesson and walking forward. Something huge is waiting for you. They feel your forgiveness before you ever said it. They sense your energy softening, your anger dissolving into peace. Yet that peace terrifies them, because it means they no longer have access to your heart. Their guilt has turned into obsession. Every mirror they look into reflects a version of you they can't forget. Every heartbeat whispers the truth they avoided, they were the reason you stopped believing in forever. The universe is now teaching them what loss feels like. It's not dramatic, it's quiet. It's the ache that won't leave, the smile that doesn't reach, the love that can't find a new home. And every time they see something beautiful, they think of you, and remember they can't share it anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. You're feeling different now. More grounded. More aware. The same heart that once shattered has rebuilt itself stronger than before. And whether you realize it or not, you've become someone's miracle in the making. Heaven is aligning a new soul for you, someone who won't make you doubt, someone who will match your frequency and bring peace instead of confusion. Your person senses that too. They may not know who it is, but their intuition screams that something powerful is about to enter your life. And that's why they're restless lately. Their energy is trembling with the fear of being replaced by destiny itself. Because when heaven decides it's time for your joy, no one can delay it. Something huge is waiting for you. My precious one. Listen carefully. The signs you've been seeing, repeating numbers, sudden songs, names appearing at random, these are confirmations that divine intervention is in motion. It's not about returning to what hurt you, it's about leading you toward what's meant for you. They sense this shift. They feel the divine energy protecting you, surrounding you, guiding you toward balance. And they know deep down, they're no longer part of your path forward. But instead of accepting it, they fight it. That's why their emotions swing wildly from sadness to anger to nostalgia. Because they can't understand why the person they thought they had control over has finally found freedom. You were never theirs to own, you were a blessing they were meant to cherish. And they lost that privilege the moment they took your trust for granted. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the universe is writing your next chapter. Slowly, quietly, deliberately. It's removing what feels comfortable so it can give you what's divine. They can sense something building, a shift in your destiny, a door opening for you that they cannot walk through. Their intuition is screaming that they're being left behind for good this time. And they're right. Because the next phase of your journey doesn't need their chaos, it requires your calm. You've outgrown what kept you small. Soon, you'll see it. The message, the opportunity, the person, it will all appear exactly when your heart finally says, I'm ready. Something huge is waiting for you. They're starting to realize that losing your trust was the beginning of their spiritual awakening. They thought they broke your heart, but instead, they broke the illusion that kept them blind. Now, they walk through every day wearing a mask of strength while their soul crumbles underneath. They see glimpses of you in strangers, but no one carries your light. They hear your laugh in echoes, but no sound matches it. They look for your love in others, but it's never the same. Meanwhile, your silence is rewriting their destiny. Every second they spend missing you is a reminder of what authenticity feels like, and what deception costs. And though they'll never admit it aloud, they finally understand what true loss means. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved light. Your journey now is no longer about proving your worth. It's about living it. You don't need to explain your silence or justify your peace. Those who once doubted you will soon see why heaven chose you for this awakening. Your person is witnessing your transformation in disbelief. They never thought you'd rise this high. They thought you'd return, begging for closure. But instead, you turned the pain into purpose, and the heartbreak into healing. They sense your elevation, spiritually, emotionally, even energetically. They can feel you glowing beyond their reach, and it burns. Because you became everything they weren't brave enough to be. They'll keep watching from a distance, learning in silence, while you walk into the blessings they weren't ready to carry. Something huge is waiting for you. There's something divine being prepared behind the scenes. A meeting, a message, a miracle. It's coming faster than you think. Heaven has already spoken your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. Doors are opening that were once locked. And the person who once took you for granted will sense it before you even know it's here. They'll feel a sudden shift, a strange emptiness, because your energy is ascending, and they can't follow where you're going. This isn't punishment, it's divine justice. You gave your heart with honesty, and now heaven is returning everything you lost in double measure. You're not being forgotten, you're being favored. Something huge is waiting for you. My cherished one. This story is not ending, it's evolving. Your person's absence made room for something far greater. The love that's coming will understand you without explanation, protect you without permission, and choose you without hesitation. They'll sense this too. The one who broke you will feel your new connection before it even appears. It will hit them like déjà vu, the same way you once felt them before they arrived. But this time, you'll be the one who's at peace, watching destiny unfold with grace. No bitterness. No revenge. Just quiet triumph. Because what's meant for you will always find you, and it's already on its way. Something huge is waiting for you.